This is a mine shaft with one wall cut off, looking at it from the outside, and this is what I'm going to build in Lego today. I think I want to include a couple of the pillars that keep the mine shaft up, a mine cart on the wall, probably a couple sections of rails, and other than that, probably just some oars on the wall. It took me an embarrassingly long time to figure out that 4 plates and a tile stacked on top of each other is a perfect cube, but that is the scale I'm going to be building in, so this is what one block in the model is going to look like. This model is going to be 8 by 8, so in Lego that's 16 studs across, so I'm starting with a 16 by 16 base plate. I kind of just need to build up the front of it a little bit until we get level with the floor of the mine shaft. I'm going to use a couple 2 by 2 half plate half tiles, and then a couple of these 2 by 2 brackets. The rail design is pretty simple. It's just an alternating stack of 1 by 2 light bluish gray plates and dark tan plates. And this leaves 2 perfect slots for the rail sections to slide into. Jumping back to that iron ore block that I used earlier for reference, I'm adding the first iron ore into the wall of this mine shaft. There's going to be a couple more, but they're going to be on the roof. The fences are built out of columns of bricks and modified bricks in medium nougat with a couple tiles to add the detailing as the fence goes into the wall. Coming over to the side here for a moment, I'm building some columns of bricks that are going to go along the roof of the mine shaft sideways, and that's going to allow me to create some depth and some irregularities in the roof while keeping every surface smooth. The mine shaft that I found in-game was a few blocks into the deep slate level. I'm going to bring it back up into the stone, and because I want to contrast stone against deep slate in the future, I'm opting for light bluish gray for the stone blocks. Now, obviously this is still a work in progress, but even at this point, I'm really happy with how this looks. I'm really happy with how smooth all the surfaces are. I'm happy with how there's ores on both the sides and the top of the mine shaft. I'm happy with how the colors look. I'm really happy with how this is coming together. For this specific module that I'm building, I really only needed the front half or so the entire back half is empty, but this may go next to future modules where I would use more space. So after I build a support column, I'm basically just going to cover the rest of this empty back area. At this point, the module is about 6 or 7 blocks tall in game, so I need to go up a few more levels before I can finish off the roof. The roof is just another 16 by 16 light bluish gray plate, and after I add some tiles, I'm all done with the outside of the model. And just as a finishing touch for the underside of the ceiling, I have some inverted 2 by 2 tiles to add in both medium nougat and light bluish gray. On second thought, I'm actually going to switch out one of these tiles up front for one of those tiles that has a stud in the middle so that I can add a Steve in here. Overall, I'm actually really happy with how this module turned out. This is the first time I've used Bricklink to make a bulk order for a model that I designed myself, and it was a really cool experience, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. You might have noticed along the top that the way I've set up the plates and tiles make this look like it's supposed to go underneath another module potentially, and that is the plan. I feel like a lot of Minecraft mocks that you see on YouTube are horizontal. I want to make this a vertical mock. It's almost like one of those cross sections you see in like kids' Minecraft books where they have a cross section clear down from bedrock to the top of the world. So yes, this mock is modular, but it's going to be vertical rather than horizontal. I envision this being a multi-part series, and I'm totally open to suggestions, so I would love to hear what you guys have to say in the comments, and a like and a subscribe would be greatly appreciated. I hope to have a part 2 out for this as soon as I possibly can, and I appreciate you watching.